What's the funniest or worst example of anime math? Getting tripped over and some sus stuff happens and somebody walks in immediately.
Facts.
Or you got a girl trying to get freaky and the dude like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Or no, the best one is the nosebleeds. Like when like the clothes fall off and it's like so much blood coming out their nose, you would die normally.
Oh, I've seen that once or twice. Okay. I'm not an avid anime watcher. I'm a like a light casual.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've seen some of these, the anime comps we used to react to.
Yeah.
That's what yeah. Oh, anime math is, this is my getting punched flying across the street. Your clothes coming off and you survive it.
No, I do you one better. They hitting you. You go through buildings and get up.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. That's all you got? What you mean? You just killed 30 people.
Exactly, bro. What's the funniest or worst example of anime math? Dragon Ball Z power scaling.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
As usual. I give you time to power up for 10 to 20 minutes just so you can beat me.
No, bump that.
Yeah, I'm like Aaron Yeager, transformation.
I'm stumping you out. I'm not giving you the chance. I'm not here for you to win.
There's something I watched. I can't remember if we watched it together where somebody just got stomped the heck out. It wasn't anime. I don't know. But somebody got stop. Like his head. What's the worst or funniest example of anime math? If you're young, you experience the worst childhood to ever exist.
Bro, that's not anime math. That's real life. That's IRL.
Why? Because that's your life?
Not just mine, bro. Majority of people have had bad childhoods. That's the craziest part. When you think about it, the majority
a lot of people have had.
The majority of people on the planet have had a bad childhood.
Well, the people I grew up with, we was all just like the most normal childhood. Just normal. Bro. Like we wasn't rich. We didn't have everything, but it was just like,
bro, majority of people
go outside, go to school.
You got to think about it.
Nothing crazy. Our dad wasn't in there smoking crack.
You got to think about it, bro. There's a more large population of people who have bad lives than good.
That's crazy.
When you think about it. Yeah.
That's it. And now for the experts out there that's going to say, no, the stats say statistically. We don't know. Just judging off of what he's seeing in his own opinion. Yeah. That's what he thinks.
Bro, how many third world countries is it? How many people?
Oh, well, true. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I'm thinking, you know what I thought about the other day? Tangent. Sorry. I was watching like the UK YouTubers like Philly and Chunks. I'm like, they was growing up at the same time we was. When we was growing up, I didn't think about other countries.
Nah, never.
I literally did. So now I'm like, wait a minute. What did the UK in the 90s look like? Like, what was that like?
Yeah.
Because, like, I know US in the 90s.
US in the 90s was a vibe.
You know? But, like, other countries in the 90s.
It was probably like On Guard.
And the only image, because we have all kind of imagery. We got NWA, rap, hip hop movies that we know. Yeah. But like the only imagery I can remember, and I saw this as an adult, was Princess Diana.
Oh yeah,
like waving at a crowd. That's the only imagery of the other countries in the 90s that I can remember.
What's the Beatles, like the 80s, 60s?
I guess so.
I don't know.
I don't.
What if they were before that? They would have cooked us.
They wasn't. They couldn't have been. Okay, Beatles. I'm gonna get. It either had to be 70s, 80s, or 50s. That's what I'm going with.
Bro, let's find out.
Oh God.
It's the 60s to the 70s.
60s to the. Oh, we was close. It was close. What's the funniest or worst example of anime math? Dragon Ball Z Tournament of Power, roughly 48 minutes, but 35 episodes.
Facts.
That's Dragon Ball Z in general.
Even Frieza blowing up the planet in 5 minutes, and it was like a whole 2-3 hours.
That's the one thing I think everybody that watched Dragon Ball Z at one point remembers is the fights were long. It was a short time, but it lasts. They drug it. They built it up, and then you're like, all right, we finally about to find out next time.
Yeah. No! I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, the craziest part is the such Dragon Ball Z memes that are just popping up out of the way.
Wait,
bro. I don't know what did happen in the last year, but it's always the Frieza fight Goku. Frieza look, Goku teleports, he turned back, then Goku slugged.
Yo!
Like, what? Bro, y'all edited this,
so
bro.
First JJK, but that's new. But now they going back.
Bro, and I'm talking, it's the edit cut. It's crazy.
All right, this one, you kind of mentioned this one earlier. What's the worst example of anime math? Leg cut off equals just getting warmed up.
Yep.
Facts.
Watch me regenerate.
Yeah. Jiren done hit Goku through 3 boulders and half the planet, and now time to go.
We just getting started here.
When a character gets hit with a killer move and gets a little scratch, that's about the same.
No, facts.
Same equivalent. No parents equals strong.
Facts, bro. Look at LeBron James. He ain't have a daddy.
That's back to real life.
I'm telling you,
these
bro.
Athletes with no father.
We are living in their story, bro.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I had a stepfather that stepped up.
I ain't never experienced
That's
that.
my daddy. But you know, sometimes it's like, what would I have been like with nobody?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be like, what if I would have been like with my daddy? I think I would have turned out worse.
Same. I was same.
Like, I be thinking
if
about
I would have been with my real daddy,
I think I would have
turned out worse.
No cap. You got to think about it, right? It's like if the situation slightly changed to where you were a part of my life, I don't think you would have been that much beneficial because you were cool not being a part of it.
Yeah, because I don't think my mom and real dads, if they had a relationship, it would have been like better than the marriage that my mama had. I really don't think so. And then in terms of who I know my real father to be, I would have been worse.
Yeah, I think I would have been worse.
Or I would have been way hungrier to escape that house.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I look up like relatives, like one of my relatives. I won't say, but like he didn't turn out good at all. Ooh. And it's like I don't know if my dad was a part of his life, but like he didn't turn out all right. He ain't turn out all right.
What's the funniest or worst example of anime math? Anime math is falling on the ground at light speed whenever someone says the most outrageous crap.
Yeah.
Oh, like when
yeah.
Oh, what does she mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the principal. He's galaxy level in power, but me as a city level human can beat his ass with little effort.
Facts. I can see that.
That is freaking Saitama getting super strong off push-ups, sit-ups,
and running a mile.
And now he can beat anything in the universe. Now he can destroy Jupiter, Saturn.
Bruh, he can destroy planets, bro. He planetary, bro.
That's an insider for the stream. If y'all don't know. Oh man. Funniest or worst example of anime math. They can think of a long tactic that has hella steps in under 1.2 seconds.
Facts, bro.
Like, what if I climb the building, come to the back?
You know what? I wonder if it's like that for super geniuses though. Like people who are actually that smart.
Is it moving like that in their head?
Yeah, bro. Like
what is that like?
Question. Also, another tangent. How can you be a super genius and broke?
Very true.
Like, ain't no way you super smart.
No way.
You don't got no moolah.
I'm gonna be something. I'm gonna be autistic on this internet.
Well, I'm about to run up on
bag. You know what? That's how I kind of felt in real life. Cause I'm not a super genius, obviously. Come on now. Look at me. But like honors classes my whole life. Now, granted, the bottom of the honors classes, but I was still above the peasants, okay?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I hated being in honors. I failed out on purpose.
You did say that before.
Cause I didn't know there was other black kids in honors until I started seeing other people like honors like schedule.
Oh, they had you in the classes with the I was
the only one.
It might have been my grade, but we had a lot of it was like
it was a lot of them in mine. They were just never in my class. Okay. And I was like, bro, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, they set you up. But what I was saying was being in honors class, graduating cum laude, don't know how the heck I did that. Like leaving high school, you like, I have to do something.
Yeah.
I can't be out here struggling.
Yeah.
Especially I've had a normal childhood. Honors classes my whole, outside of elementary.
Yeah.
Middle school through high school, honors the whole time. Graduate with a little extra thing on my cap and gown. I can't be out here, bro. And lo and behold, I'm out here trying to do YouTube, shooting music videos and stuff. Now, granted, it did look like I was doing something, so I think that helped because I'm at every music video. I'm shooting people wedding, doing commercials, Chick-fil-A, Exxon, and all that stuff. So it looked like I was doing something. Yeah. And now that YouTube has worked, appreciate you, my brother. It turned out to work. But if I was a genius,
boy, I'm running up that bag. I'm running up that bag.
No way.
Bro. I'm running up that bag. I feel like it's too easy in today's like world
to figure
make
something out, bro. To figure something out.
I'm going to look at stocks like,
that's like we was born at the best. We was born right. We was growing up as the internet is taking off.
Yeah.
Then we become adults when the internet is taking off.
Yeah.
So like we get to basically be pioneers who grew up with the thing that's taking off.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can say, oh no, what about the people born now? It's like y'all got a lot to compete with.
Yeah.
Because when we started, and we always say this, we've been doing YouTube. How long y'all been doing YouTube? We've been doing it for 10, and we always say successfully since 2020.
Yeah.
But in 2013, 14, 15, we actually did have success on YouTube because our skit channel had 50,000 plus subscribers. Now, granted, it wasn't going to go nowhere running it how we was running it.
Yeah.
But we was still doing something. And then my video production tutorial channel had 50,000 plus subscribers. So it's like the market back then might have felt saturated to us doing it, but it was nowhere near as saturated as it is now. Granted, now it's still not too late.
Yeah.
It's still not too late.
Yeah.
But like if you born now or 10 years ago or 15 years ago, it's different.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Even like with us trying to get into streaming more, like it feels so much more competitive.
Yeah, because it is, but it's only getting more competitive.
Yeah, because it's like everybody's using the TikTok method. Everybody's it's like, damn, bro, like what? Come on, man.
What we gotta do?
Yeah,
man?
It's complicated.
Yeah.
And even with podcasts, everybody's doing podcasts,
bro. Granted, I'm gonna say this for everybody trying to do podcasting, TikTok and YouTube and Twitch streaming. It's not too late.
It's not.
Don't hear this what I'm about to say and think it's too late. But what I'm gonna say is it do be feeling like we missed a gold rush.
Yeah.
Cause like when we first started the podcast,
nobody was doing them.
When we first Well, no,
it was people doing it.
When we started the Dark Humor podcast, that was 2 years ago, and at that time it was like, dang, we missed a gold rush. We might as well get in. 2 years later, which is an example of why it's never too late. Yeah, it still kind of feels like you in the same gold rush.
The question now is, what's that thing to get into?
Exactly,
that's currently existing. But you can't see it
because podcasting been.
I ain't gonna lie. I found something recently, and it's like, yo, this is cool. All right, let's talk about this real quick. It's gonna be our first tangent off question, real quick.
First tangent,
yeah. Our first topic. Our first topic off question.
Oh, the last thing was thinking of hella steps in 1.2 seconds. Then you was like super genius. Then we went on.
So we gonna get off the question for right now. Minecraft, right? Now this is crazy. I am not a fan of Minecraft.
It's just
it don't do it, right?
It don't do it for me.
So peep. Minecraft has been around for years. Never got into the game. It's never
before YouTube, wasn't it?
Probably. I don't know.
About the same.
Probably around the same time.
I'm gonna look it up.
But I'm not a real Minecraft fan. It's never been my game, right? I don't have that much tism. Now I do like the concept of Minecraft. I think it's pretty cool, but I could never get into the game, right? I feel like it's too much discovery on your own, and like it just wasn't the game for me.
Yeah,
right?
it just feels like you gotta do too. Yeah.
So recently, I run across this guy on TikTok. His name is Flowtech. This guy is going to be huge,
right?
And the reason why I say this guy is going to be huge, and this goes into our us talking about content.
Could he low-key be a creator of the week?
Low-key.
Oh, well, creator of the week coming at the beginning of the episode.
But what he's doing, he's making stories in Minecraft, right? And it's all on TikTok. And it's basically like, my friend told me he didn't want my base near his. And it starts with like TNT falling out of the sky and blowing up his base and launching it across the map. He's making like storytelling TikToks.
Okay.
And it's and I'm looking at him like, I don't like Minecraft, but
this makes you want to play,
bro. And I'm like, these are really good. And like, I'll binge his whole page.
What's his name?
Flowtech.
Spell that.
FLOTECH, and it's like YT.
Flowtech YT. Check him out. I'm gonna check him out. See what he's talking about.
It's really
creator of the week,
and it's
Flowtech,
and it's really enjoyable Minecraft content. And it goes to say, the reason I bring him up because that shows how like you can reinvent something that already and make it even better.
That's kind of what they did with podcasting, because podcasting, to me, there was obviously entertaining podcasts out there before the boom, the TikTok. Well, really, I think the boom was because of TikTok. But anyway, there was obviously all kind of podcasts out there before the boom, but TikTok came along and reinvented what people saw podcasts as, because I saw podcasts as informative, mostly learning type information, like not tutorial, but like more informative type of stuff.
I saw it like a radio show.
Yeah, like a radio show. Yeah. But then like the TikTok boom exposed like just how entertaining a lot of podcasts could be. Yeah. And then people hopped in it, which created the gold rush for podcasting and all that. What was the last thing you said? Storytelling. Last tangent before we go back to the anime math. I watched Ludwig video earlier, and it made me realize why Ludwig is who he is because he's great at storytelling. Okay. Which brings it back to Flowtech, which brings it back to stuff we learned at Vid Summit and stuff we're trying to implement and should have been implementing into our content. Ludwig is great at, like, for example, he did the streamer games, right? Yeah. Where they was outside on the track doing all kind of events, right? So obviously he wants to make a video about it because it was a stream. He wants to make a video about boom, boom, boom. He starts the video off by saying, I consider myself, for the longest, I've been trying to convince chat that I'm an athlete. I'm a Red Bull athlete, this, da. So I decided to host the streamer games. And as soon as he said it, I said, this nigga's a great storyteller. I wanted to convince my chat that I'm actually a good athlete, blah, 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 blah. So what I decided to do was host the streamer games. And that gives him a reason behind everything you're about to hear him talk about. Yeah. This whole streamer games video is all because I wanted to prove that I'm an athlete. Now you have a reason to listen to this whole story about what happened. It's fucking and he does. If you notice, Ludwig does that with whether he got scammed, whether he did some games on stream, whether he gave his stream $1,000 and told him to spend. Every single time it's this. So I decided to do this, or because of this, I did this so that I can prove this. So it's like content creators out there, storytelling is essential. And when you make a video and when you do something on stream and you like, how can I turn this into a video? Create a story, bro. It's all of.
Hey, we're reacting to my memes today.
Okay.
We're reacting to my memes.
Bet. Anyway, back to anime math. That's been a whole.
And that also just brought me to why someone else is as big as they are.
And who would that be?
MXR. When you think about their intros to their videos.
And what is that?
I saw this Reddit. I found it was hilarious. So I wanted to show you guys. It's simple. It's very so simple.
It's very
But
simple.
it's like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's very simple.
I like that.
All right, back to it. We got a couple more.
Okay.
What's the funniest or worst example of anime math? This one might piss you off. It took 3 episodes for Sakura's 5-minute antidote to wear off. A Dragon Ball Z-esque episode
I
thing.
just don't. Whatever.
She actually had something that was worked successfully.
Look, anyway.
She wasn't completely useless.
I mean, she's not useless. She's just a terrible person.
Okay. What's the worst example of anime math? Luffy and Brook drinking milk to fix their teeth and bones. Now, for those that don't know why that's anime math example, it's because milk, while it does have calcium, is not as healthy as the scientists have fooled us to believe. Well, it wasn't the scientists, it was the marketers. Yeah. Philly was shocked by this. We actually recorded this episode, by the way, and we lost the recording, the audio recording. So we're redoing it. And Philly on Mars was here and he was like, what? Milk doesn't? No.
Speaking of Philly, another tangent.
It does not.
Here's another tangent since we're speaking about Philly. And I thought about this morning as I was getting ready.
Right.
Not only did we lose the audio, right? The audio on the computer stopped working, and then the camera stopped working.
Oh, when he was here, bro, it was just so hectic, bro. We trying to. Well, granted, that wasn't his fault.
It was the coincidence.
It was just a coincidence. I updated the computer to Windows 11, hoping it would fix the computer talking to the camera issue because we was having issue with the color or whatever. But I was like, and other stuff like videos playing, pictures opening. I was like, it's time to upgrade to Windows 11. This computer is behind, and the motherboard sucks. So I did that. It just so happens, coincidentally, everything else. He unplugged this audio thing, which Aaron's foot is dangerously close to, but he not gonna contribute.
Yeah, I'm not.
He unplugged this, and when we was trying to record offline, it was just stuff happening. It was just a bad day.
Coincidence.
What's the funniest or worst example of anime math? Another DBZ. 5 minutes till Namek explodes.
Yeah, we just said I said
Ninja,
that.
please. And then the last one would be, if I say I'm very strong, one loss equals fraud. Watch, and that's for the audience.
Yeah,
that's so and so lost to so and so. He can't be the strong, bro. People get caught slipping, bro.
Yeah,
you can have the best team in the NFL or the NBA. They gonna lose once or twice. You get caught. Everybody ain't on every day. With that being said, guys, welcome to the episode. That was a lot of tangents. Yeah, it took us 20-something minutes to get through the.
But y'all cool. Y'all rock with it.
Y'all rock with the fellas. Welcome to the Internet City FM podcast, formerly known as Dark Humor Podcast. This is episode 3 because I actually miscalculated what episode we were on when we stopped. I thought we were on like episode 15, and then I hope I'm not miscalculating now. This should be episode 3, right? We did one, then we recorded one early, and then
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna let you fail with this.
Should be this should be episode 3 because
perfect.
I said forget the last number we were on. We're just gonna start over since we renamed it. I thought we was on episode 15, but then I went to look at the files.
You're just gonna leave it at that.
No, on YouTube I saw 15.
He bad at math.
That's the last one we uploaded. Then I went to go look at the files, and I'm like, why I say 20 episodes? Then I went back to YouTube, logged into the thing. We put out 18 episodes. Then we had 2 more sitting that wasn't released. So we should have been on episode 19 to the public. But we just gonna start over. New name, new thing. Episode 3. Welcome back, Aaron. What you got for us today to talk about? I'm Mikey, by the way.
I'm Aaron.
He's Aaron.
I got a lot to talk about. First things first. Sony 30th anniversary PlayStation drops.
Oh, they releasing multiple?
It's the PlayStation 5 just skinned like the PlayStation 1.
I did see that.
I want it. However, I will not be buying it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Now, I was going to buy it because I wanted it. I was still going to buy it because I wanted it. F the need. However, Scalpers have now ruined me buying it. They are now selling it. They are now already pre-selling the PS5.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Has it already been released? No. So it's not even out yet.
No, but this is what Scalpers do. They sell a pre-place. So they buy it.
They know they're going to get it because they're scalping.
Yes.
So they're pre-selling stuff that they don't even have.
Yes.
So what's it supposed to drop at?
It's supposed to drop at like the regular price, like $500-$600.
Okay. And what are they reselling it for, bro?
$10,000.
Is it limited?
1,000. I don't even know if it's limited release. I don't even know, but they selling that joint for $10K.
What I'm gonna do?
I hate Scalpers.
Is if I see that joint in any store, I'm gonna just go ahead and scoop it. Then I'm gonna resell it myself because we got my resellers and I feel like getting somebody else,
bro.
If you need that and I got it,
I'll never,
shop with your boy,
bro. I'll never do what we go, bro. We got done so dirty.
We got it.
We bought them boys. We bought them joint,
bro. Y'all remember when the PS5 dropped and you couldn't get them, bro? Granted, we got them like what, a year or 2 after they.
Nah, bro. I gotta tell y'all this story because it was Michael and his elaborate BS ideas.
But you still did it with.
Because Mike okay, we gonna start this gaming channel for real. And you know what? Everybody
was it because we wanted to play 2K?
Yes, yes, man. We bought it because we was gonna play 2K. And Mike was like, look, bro, we could really get on there.
Wait. Start over, Aaron. Remember, Ludwig, storyteller. All right, we had a gaming channel and we were very inconsistent with it. So the new 2K dropped in 2021. So it was 2K 2022, I believe. And this was our chance to prove that we were actual gamers and we could make gaming content
and become successful gaming YouTubers.
Yes, I came across TikTok page, the Tony Stony Stark, whatever. He makes COD content in a very, very cool commentary way, right? Slow motions and stuff. I'm like, ooh, what if somebody did that long form? And also, what if we did it for 2K? So my idea was to get NBA 2K22. And to do that, I needed a PS5 that we didn't have.
So what we ended up doing, we ended up finding a guy who was reselling them. Mm-hmm. He was reselling the PS5 for $800.
Mind you, we were late on the PS5, but they still wasn't. We couldn't just walk in Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and just go get one. We couldn't find it.
They were $800.
$800, bro.
So Mikey said, Aaron, let's do it.
We got it. Ball out.
Mind you, I'm like, Mikey, that's $800. Mikey said, for the content, we're going to make it. We're going to make the gaming content. It's going to be perfect. Mind you, I haven't touched 2K since 2013. And in 2013, I was not playing online against people. I was playing my player, my career. That is all I ever did.
Playing my friends losing and still trying to play my career.
So he's like, we're going to get it and we're going to get out there. We buy the PlayStation 5s.
Which the day we bought them was a great purchase.
It was a great purchase.
The day we bought them, great purchase.
We bought them the day before the game dropped. We buy them. We pre-order 2K same night. We're going to get on it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So why you looking like that, bro? He's rubbing his eyes, audio listeners.
So let me tell you what happened. We buy the most expensive version. We also buy extra VC.
Yeah. Give me that 100K VC, baby.
So we like bump it. All right, we gonna build our players.
Build that boy.
I build mine. I think I build a strong forward, and I don't know what you built.
I ain't want him to be too big. I built like a good size shooting guard. I believe.
So I'm like, perfect. I got my guy like 6'7". You know what I'm saying? Everything perfect. You know what I'm saying? So boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm balling on my career. I'm cold. I'm like, dang, bro. They put me in.
That was the first year. When the park, or was it the second year? I don't know. It was when they had just introduced in the my career where you have to run through the city to do your stuff. That might have been the second year they did that. I don't know.
So I'm in my player, I'm cooking. I'm like, oh bet.
We meet up. First of all, we meet up at a park where we can play one-on-one. He is cooking me. He is.
I'm like,
he is cooking.
I'm like, okay, cool.
He might be a little something decent.
I might be all right. Man.
We pull up to the same park to play online.
Bro, we did not. Bro.
2-on-2.
Bro. Let me explain the absolute evisceration that we got. Bro, we didn't score not one time in like 10 games.
There's a video. I made a TikTok it's on my TikTok. It might be on Instagram too, but you got to scroll all the way back to like 2022, it might have been 2021. Yeah, it was 2021, wasn't it? Yeah. Scroll all the way back. There's a TikTok. We was getting done 21-0 in 2021.
Bro, we
finally scored. We like, all right, bet. Lock in. It ain't the game.
It was so bad.
Green FN.
Bro.
Jesus Christ,
I'll never forget the next day. At this time, we had a studio. And at the studio didn't have AC. Right? It had AC, it didn't have heat. And I'll never forget. We was in the studio the next day. It was cold as hell. And I was just looking at Mike. Hey man, you got me out here getting done dirty.
And to make matters even worse, okay, we put the game down first day. We didn't even.
No, like I was done.
We didn't even. I haven't played 2K again since that day. Since I edited the TikTok. Worst part of it all, Christmas that year, PS5s are widely available everywhere. And since that Christmas, they have not been available everywhere. So our $800 purchase, which was smart the day of,
was dumb.
2 months later was pointless. I can walk in the store right now. Obviously, it's 2 years later. Get the PS. We didn't know when they was going to be available like this, but they are. They were a month and a half, 2 months after we bought them. So all in all, do you regret buying the PlayStation?
Yeah, low key, bro. Because I don't even play it now.
I don't play that,
bro. I play, bro. I can't even. I play it for maybe like if a game drop and it's not on PC, I play it.
I haven't had a reason to. I one time, like when we bought it, we was playing COD. We was on Cold War. Cold War was fun.
Yeah,
Cold War was, you know what I'm saying. Then Vanguard dropped and
terrible.
It's just terrible.
A terrible COD.
Other than that, I haven't used my
because I literally play But speaking of gaming, you know what's so hard about being like a gaming content creator?
What is that?
Not being able to
by the way,
not being able to play games without making content.
Yeah,
because I'll be wanting to play games, but I'm like, bruh,
this would be a good.
Yeah, and it ruins it for me.
Now we know what games will and will not work for the channel.
Yeah,
so now you can much clearly decipher what games to play offline and what games to play online. Like a Grand Blue Relink. Even though, I mean, he got 7 episodes that we about to drop.
Yeah, I finished the game. He finished the game.
But now we know there's no point in playing that for the channel because it's not something that's going to work for us at this current point in our gaming journey. It's going to be...
We got to drop stuff like that. We gonna record it.
Huh?
We gonna record it.
But we can. That's the thing. Just because we don't means we won't.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. We now see clearly after extensively dropping this summer, we dropped a bunch of, and we still dropping them because they took a while to get edited and all that, whatever. But now we can see what performs and what doesn't. And it's very clear as to obviously the trending games. So the Black Myths, taking advantage of even every now and then when Black Ops drop or sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The trending indie games that drop. We obviously know to take advantage of those, but then we also can see what type of games on the back end that's not necessarily trending that we can play, and that will work and all of that stuff. So it's not like we don't know what to do. It's just now that we got the whole schedule of everything we're doing, the podcast, the streams, the making sure we get our reacts done, we just need to sit down and get the games done, which obviously we don't have a problem with. We just gotta do it. But yeah, basically you should have a clearer vision of what you can play and not play for content.
Well, and I feel like even there, it's not too clear because even like with Black Myth, right? First video did phenomenal. Second video dropped not too longer, and it did terrible.
2 days later, it did
terrible. So that first video is always going to do good.
It could have been. It also could have been a situation of, granted, the first video is going to do good because the game's hot, but it's also a situation of what made it not good enough to come back to. What made it performed, the first one performed well because of the name, because of the game, because it's trending. But why didn't they not come back to the second? That's what we need to, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's not the only thing that matters on the channel, but it's a big part of it. If we're going to drop a 3-part series for a lot of games, we just play Warhammer. It's only 2 parts, but it's like, we really need to actually look at that and Black Myth and the other series and go, what did we do or not do to where they not coming back to the, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, Mike and Aaron played Black Myth. Let's see what they doing. It could have been the fact that you played alone. Yeah. It could have been the fact that it could have been like, oh, he played alone. That's cool. But it could have been maybe you didn't talk enough. Yeah. Maybe you weren't as skilled as they thought. You know. Yeah. Maybe the entertainment factor. We don't know what that is because we haven't. There's a reason, because if I guarantee you, if Corey does a series on Black Myth, he's not uploading, but if he would have did it, the first episode was going to do 15 to 20 million over time, and the second episode and third episode was going to do around 10. It wasn't going to be like 15 million views on the first one and then 1 on the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is the reason for us? What are we doing, not doing that's making it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even, what's the time? Where are we at?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
We was talking about gaming and stuff, but nonetheless, speaking of YouTube, MrBeast, Logan Paul, KSI
cooked Dan TDM in that response.
That's Aaron's belief. We talked about this on stream, but it's perfect for the podcast.
Man, because I watched it and I was like, everything he's saying is correct.
Oh wait, he dropped a video.
KSI dropped
he dropped a video. Oh, I thought you were talking about the tweet. So for those that don't know, Logan Paul, MrBeast, KSI, they dropped a product called Lunchly. It's a Lunchable competitor. MrBeast has Feastables. KSI and Logan got Prime. So they came together, put them together along with obviously a entree for a Lunchable. It's pizza. They got the crackers and the cheese and the meat and whatever other one they got. It's a Lunchable basically. Lunchable with Prime and Feastables. When they dropped it, I'm like, me and Aaron like, it's smart. Brilliant.
It's brilliant.
But I think the problem came when they promoted it as healthier and healthy alternative to Lunchables. Now, whether it actually is healthier or not, we don't know the facts. From what I've seen, there has been debate on like the electrolytes in the Prime versus something else. And they're saying it's the same. So that cancels out. It's not a healthier alternative. But like, I also saw that they have better ingredients in their entree part of the Lunchable than Lunchable in other companies. Because apparently, allegedly, Lunchable and the other companies have not so real cheese and stuff like that. Like it's just enough to where the FDA is like, okay, it's cheese, but it's not really, So there's arguments on both sides to whether or not it's actually a healthier alternative. But that's just where the smoke started.
So the smoke really started at KSI, how KSI
and Logan responded to Dan TDM.
And I'll be honest, bro, I feel like I'm gonna be real here. I don't think Logan and KSI are as well media trained as we believe they should be.
Like, wait. Let's bring it back for those that are confused. They dropped the product. They market it as a healthier alternative to Lunchable and other stuff.
People are like, did they market it as a healthy alternative?
They definitely said that.
Okay.
They definitely said that. Okay. So people were like, wait a minute, can't be, not true. Also, they're in such heat because Logan and KSI, especially Logan, doesn't have the best image. He's controversial king. KSI is cool, but like still he's associated with Logan. He's done some things.
And then MrBeast has the beef behind him.
MrBeast is currently in hot water, even though the hot water is technically not his fault. But he's in hot water for like the Ava Tyson situation, other things associated with that, even his Amazon series. He's just in a little bit of hot water, doesn't really have a response. They dropped the product. They like, y'all suck as individuals. We don't like y'all. So that's basically how it is.
And so Dan TDM, who's also another YouTuber. He responded, I wish YouTubers would stop making products.
Here comes another product for the sake of making money, trying to profit off the kids, do better.
And so KSI and Logan
and Jimmy, they all responded. Now the problem, in which I discovered because I watched Cinnamon Toast Ken's video. And he titled the video "The YouTube Civil War," and I was like, interesting. What are you gonna say? And I realized something. Dan TDM is a very well liked creator. It's almost like if Logan and KSI dropped the product and Jimmy, before the controversy, responded, and then they responded. It's almost like that. It's almost like how it would have been if Jimmy would have been Dan before his controversy. But it's like once Jimmy responded with a PR response, he was like, actually, and he gave the stats and the facts of the calories and the food and stuff and all that stuff. KSI and Logan,
they responded angrily.
So when they did that, it was F what y'all saying. You attacking Dan. It's like the YouTubers and the fans are like, forget what you saying. I don't care if it's accurate. You attacking Dan. And I think because when we was talking about it on stream, that's kind of how our chat was even sounding. But we didn't realize it. And now when you look back, you're like, that's why.
Because like his points, and I'm gonna be real, bro. Y'all can drag me if you want. Fuck y'all. But truth be told, his points weren't that valid because as a YouTuber, he himself has made products to make money. Like they're like black and white,
endorsed,
black and white. It's like, granted, if their product isn't healthy, if their product does more harm than good, right? Have the actual science behind it, right?
Gotta have the stats.
Gotta have the
nutrition.
Gotta have
the facts,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
But we have to call a spade without blinding ourselves because we like or dislike a person.
Exactly.
And the reason why I say KSI cooked them, because what KSI said is true. God forbid me as a YouTuber, I want to start a business and be smart with my money.
Exactly.
That's a brilliant response.
And we were saying this on stream. It's like, I have ambitions to build a big enough audience to where I can make a cool product.
Yeah.
And sell it. Now, granted, in my head, I'm like, for one, it's to back up the YouTube side of the business. And two, it's cool as hell to make something that your audience likes.
Yeah.
Whether they necessarily need it or not shouldn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
The food, any food product that we would possibly make, they don't need it. It just be cool.
Truth be told,
YouTuber products
aren't a need.
It just be
we
cool.
didn't need a cool chocolate from MrBeast.
Yeah, we didn't need a chocolate.
We didn't need a prom.
We don't need merch. We don't need a toy. We don't need none of that.
It's all for, I want to make something cool for the audience. And I think
if they enjoy it, let it be.
Yeah, and I think it felt like it wasn't from a good spot, because like, to say I wish YouTubers would stop making a product just for making money. Products are made to make money,
bro.
And like, it would have been different if he didn't make products.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I was like,
now go ahead.
That's why I feel like KSI's response in the video was a great response. It was literally a great response. Granted, the tweet response, that nigga dumbass.
The tweet didn't look too hot. But
KSI and Logan, dumbasses. Mm-hmm. But like, when you actually hearing, like, it makes sense, the response.
The problem will be more people who are not tapped in to the YouTube side of the community will only be on Twitter.
Yeah.
And not on the video may be a great response, but it'll only be seen by his fans unless commentary people pick it up or get clipped and put on Twitter. The Twitter responses are people who are not, I mean, obviously there's people who tapped in, there's fans and all, but a lot of that is people who are not tapped in. They just giving outside opinions, and from their point of view, it's like, oh yeah, they are making products just for the sake of making money. But like I said, Dan has done because
calling a spade a spade.
Just because you're a big enough creator to not care about money doesn't mean you didn't drop stuff to make money.
Yeah, bro. Like,
just because you can sit back at the top of your game, well liked, and go, I don't care about making products because da 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 da. Okay, that's cool, that's fine. But if you
have to call a spade a spade.
If another person want to make a product to expand their business, what's the problem? Also, you sold toys, you endorsed food products, you sold merch, you've done all this to make money.
And the craziest part,
partially, at least 50% of the reason was to make money.
And I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't think Dan's necessarily a bad guy.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
I just think that's a bad take. It's a bad take. Yeah. Now, it's different if your take is, I wish YouTubers stop making bad products and you show this is a bad product. Yeah. But the take is, I wish you stop doing XYZ for money when everything is.
And granted, this has nothing to do with the people arguing that the Lunchly wasn't a healthier alternative. If it's actually not a healthy alternative,
but fuck Jimmy and fuck them niggas.
That's on them. They gotta deal with that.
If they wrong, shout out Dan.
But people was like, our chat, for example, or some people, they was like, it's different if Dan had
they were making excuses.
Yeah, if Dan had a one-off sponsor, it's not the same as it being his product. On a certain level, you're right. There's a difference between a one-off sponsor and your own product. Yeah. But at the same time, they was trying to say Dan did the one-off sponsor on his second channel. Okay, if he don't rock with the sponsor and he feel like it shouldn't be sold to kids and all of this shit, why did you even put it out on any channel? You're so well loved, it doesn't matter what channel it's on. It doesn't matter if it was one time. Yeah. You endorsed the product.
Yeah. And I think go ahead.
One last thing. You endorsed the product that now you're saying would be a bad thing or whatever. If you didn't rock with it, that means you only did it to get paid. Yeah. Same thing. It doesn't matter if you did it one time.
You're right. Not. I think that boils down to people not being able to differentiate between
people they like
and facts. Mm-hmm. And that's the sad part, bro. And the thing is, we're gonna keep running into this for the rest of our lives, bro. Because truth be told, if somebody else made Prime, if somebody else made any of this other stuff, it'd be cool. It's the people behind it.
Yeah. It's literally because Jimmy's in hot water.
Yep.
And it just so happened he teamed up with, I don't know why he teamed. Well, it's because of the product, but
they're both big. You got to think about it. I think
from a business perspective, I get it. But from a what's happening in your life right now perspective, it was a shaky move.
Well,
it was a little shaky.
Well, you got to think about it. Is it that shaky? As much as I hate Logan, that is a brilliant business.
No, I'm talking about if Jimmy wasn't in hot water, it's not shaky. But because of the fact that he hasn't cleared,
and also this could have been in the works beforehand.
True.
Most likely it's been in the works for years.
But from the outside looking in, it just looked a little shaky because you just so happen to have just gotten hot water.
Yeah.
And you teamed up with somebody who hasn't left the hot water.
Yeah, who's been in the pot.
Yeah, who's been in the pot the whole time.
And it's like, it sucks, bro, because like this goes back to the conversation separating the artist from the art.
Yeah. Now, granted, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They knew they was in hot water. You wanna know why? On their website, if you buy the product, you're waiving your right to be involved in a class action lawsuit.
Wait, what?
On the Lunchly website. If you buy the product from their website. Yep. They knew. So it's not like granted.
Why is there a class action?
No. They're saying, because obviously Logan Paul has lawsuits going on.
Yeah.
Jimmy has lawsuits going on, not involved with any of his products, involved with like the Amazon show and other stuff or whatever. But the product could have been in the works before the hot water.
Bro.
But
and also that's a terrible look.
They were aware enough of what's going on to know that like if you buy this off the website. No, I haven't.
Oh, you want to make sure you can sue them?
No, what? The heck? Granted, I'm not gonna lie. I've said this on stream. I am a Jimmy Glazer.
Yeah.
All time Jimmy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type beat. Now, I can't speak on stuff he might be getting sued on or whatever, but all I'm gonna say is I'm a Jimmy Glazer because of the YouTube knowledge and the content.
Yeah. If it come out he a bad person, bro.
If it just so happened that he be a bad, I'm gonna just have to eat that one. I'm gonna have to hold it and move on. I was almost a Logan Glazer. It's just so I wasn't a Logan Glazer. I was never a Glazer. I just enjoyed the content. It's just like he was one of those creators that just felt like the YouTube. Yeah, that felt like a creator.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wasn't necessarily a Glazer. It's just I enjoyed it. And then the more like the Forrest thing happened, I was like, all right, that's a mistake. Anybody can. Okay, cool, whatever. It was
not
stupid.
Anyone can make.
It was stupid. Ego got in the way, but like I can still watch the video. I can give it some time, see how he respond, and I can still watch the content. I think he took time off, came back. That's one thing. That's first, you know what I'm saying? That's first incident, whatever. He comes back, he starts reinventing himself. I don't know what happened next. It was he's had multiple controversies, but
I feel like it's the 3-strike rule, but I feel like he's already third strike out.
Yeah. He's at this point, I've forgotten the other stuff he's done. Scamming people with the crypto zoo stuff.
The lawsuit against CoffeeZilla.
The CoffeeZilla stuff, all of that shit is you done struck out, buddy. I can no longer support. I can stand back and say you're brilliant business. You're doing good in the WWE. That's all fine and dandy. I can no longer support. Yeah. Now, Jimmy, it's going to take a whole lot more.
Hey, bro.
It's going to take now, the one thing I don't understand about Jimmy is the Logan... What do you call it when you endorse somebody?
Endorsement?
I guess endorsement. I guess the continuous involvement around Logan.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily get it. Maybe they've been friends for a long, long time, so that could be.
And you also got to remember, bro, there's not many content creators that are at that level.
True. So
it's a small circle at the top.
Yeah, it's a small. But granted, he's not as bad as Dr. Disrespect. I can't even put him there, but like he's done I don't know. It's just
you got to remember like, this is your boy. Y'all done played poker together. Yeah, you done came on this podcast. He done came on your videos.
I think it's more of they might have a stronger friendship.
They were in a mastermind together.
Yeah. Like it has to be that, which would make sense as to why they're still. But like the reason I would say that is because it's like. If Logan is constantly in hot water and you're constantly running from the hot water, why would you?
And I also think it falls to the other side of it. maybe the hot water Logan is in does not put Jimmy to feel like he's at risk.
Yeah.
Because the hot water could be like, oh, he look at all the facts. Oh, that nigga Logan not wrong. It could be a lot of information that we don't know.
Yeah. True.
In all situations.
But now you're seeing the results of that.
Yeah.
With the lunch thing, now you're seeing that when you have any sort of heat on you and you mix it with somebody that got heat on them.
And then it also boils down to, bro, you got to have people, bro. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm never going to be PR trained. I'm going to crash out. Hey, fuck y'all.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I was staying on toes, bro. They going to cancel. They going to try to cancel. I'm like, fuck
One thing I know is to learn from other people's mistakes. You got to really think out. Like, for example, the Shits and Gig podcast.
Oh, my boy.
Somebody put this into perspective too. They was like, a comedian makes a joke. 2 people laugh at the joke. Yeah. And we're canceling the 2 people that laughed at the joke and not but the problem is the audience that's canceling Shits and
their
Gigs
audience.
is not Andrew Schultz's audience. So they don't they never watched him, so they can't come in and be like, cancel his audience. Andrew's audience is still gonna watch Andrew.
Yeah. I feel like
it's just that Shits and Gigs audience is like, I don't know if we can trust y'all because y'all let that slide. But
I feel like that also boils down to like our audience in a bit with the Dan situation. Cause a lot of our people were like, Dan. And we like, bro. And that's why like there were people like, bro, can we stop talking about it? I'm like, nah, we gonna be real.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, we gotta y'all brought it up.
Yeah, and
it's hot. We
gonna talk about it, bro.
We gotta chop on this, bro.
Yeah, we got to. It's a must. Yeah. It's a must, bro.
But what I was basically saying with the Shits and Gig thing, what was I saying? What the
that fact that they got canceled, basically being careful with your response. Knowing your response.
Okay, yeah. Knowing your response. They apologized, right?
Yeah.
And
also deleted the first 100 episodes of the show.
They deleted the first. Yeah. But I feel like the apology should have, it's kind of mixed with a little hindsight too. But we have to learn from their mistake. When we apologize, like, let's say we were on Andrew Schultz's podcast, right? In this situation.
Yeah.
We would have laughed at the joke. Yeah. No doubt. Granted, our audience is that different. Our audience has that type of humor. So it wouldn't have been like, we don't have black women necessarily as our part of our core audience. We have black women in our obviously. Like shout out to Lakeisha.
Do you know Lakeisha White? Or black?
No. I know she's black. Okay. I've seen her on Instagram or whatever. Okay. So that's why she's the only one I know for sure is black.
J-Bay.
Shout out to J-Bay. So we have black women in but that's not our core. Our core audience is very dark humor and guys that are at home chilling 9 times out of 10 have only a few friends, So like we would have definitely laughed at the joke. Yeah. But had we gotten canceled for laughing at the joke, like they did, the proper response is obviously we didn't realize that it was harmful. Yeah. We apologize. We are looking to not make that mistake in the future. I mean, that's the proper response is because it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When they get us, bro, we cook. Cause you gotta think about it. We got the Family Guy. We got the South Park we didn't react to.
But that's the thing. I don't think if we were to ever get in hot water, it won't be for that. Yeah. Because that's our audience. Yeah. That you try to cancel us for that is like, we've been doing this for 4 years. But the jokes, the racist jokes in Family Guy are funny because they're actually funny. Yeah. They're thought out. They're creative. Yeah. They're actually, it's not the same as the Andrew Schultz joke that they're canceling them for, which doesn't seem as creative or thought out as something like a Family Guy South Park.
But speaking of them boys, man, shout out to the Shits and Gigs podcast. Bruh, the fact that the sports dudes are now, the sports podcast dudes
are now,
Oh boy.
That's
oh my,
hey man,
bro, y'all get jumped by the Legion of Doom.
They get jumped, bro.
Y'all get jumped by the Legion of Doom. I don't want no smoke. What's up?
And then also, I feel like that would have been a proper response, just saying we didn't realize how harmful it'd be. We apologize. We hope to not make the same mistake in the future, and mean it. Actually, mean it. Yeah. Another reason that's a good response is because Andrew clapped back and was like, "Y'all had a chance to review this episode. Y'all ain't review it. So what you talking about?"
Wait, what?
You ain't. I told you this.
No, you told me that
Andrew watched their response and came back on his podcast and was like, "Yeah, all this is bullshit. Y'all had a chance to review this episode before we dropped it. Y'all cut some stuff, but y'all ain't cut that. So obviously you thought it was which in my opinion, it's fine. No, bro.
Andrew a fun nigga. Andrew a fun nigga.
That nigga's a dick.
That nigga's also, a fun nigga.
At the same time, when I heard that he said that, I was like, damn, he cooked him. But when I actually saw the full Andrew response, it wasn't as good. That part was true.
Yeah.
But the rest of the response was like, all right, Andrew, you kind of tripping. It was a racist joke, bro.
Yeah.
And then I remember somebody brought it up, which I forgot. That nigga used to be married to or dated a black woman, which could be more of a like his experience type of joke. Yeah. Like all black women are angry, and that could be a joke made from his experience that he's putting on other people. Yeah, and the black women that saw shit's the gig is like, wait a minute, that's racist. But regardless, the rest of Andrew's response was shit.
Was a dick, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
That nigga's a dick.
Hey, bro, that's somebody you don't want to get on his wrong side, bro. That nigga's like, hey, I ain't bit. That nigga said, I ain't bit.
But like I was saying though, it's okay. It's okay if you thought in the moment
it was funny.
It's a joke, haha, it's funny. Yeah. And then later they're like, why you didn't defend me? It's okay to say, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was my bad. Yeah, I didn't realize it would offend people, bro. I didn't realize it would offend you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's okay.
They cook,
but they getting.
Yeah, bro.
And then Fuhad during the whole while James is talking, he's just like, yeah. And James is like, it's a fight or flight. Yeah, fight or flight. I'm like, come on, bro.
Boys, man. Look, we about to wrap this up.
Okay. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. We do got to wrap it up. Yeah. Let's get into this game before we get into the topic. We're gonna do a few.
Basically 5 seconds or less. You got to name
three things of a certain topic in 5 seconds or less. Yeah. We got a little timer right here. Yeah. Audio listeners, you can't see it, but I'll say when time's up. Hit me with one, Aaron. We're just gonna do maybe
we can do 3 apiece.
3 apiece. So, for example, I'll give an example. One of the cards says, name 3 items needed to play hockey. I'll flip the little timer thing. Aaron has to name 3 items.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? But we played this before. This podcast is going to drop before that video comes out, but we're going to do it anyway.
All right, bet.
Hit me, boy.
All
3,
right, flip it.
2. Oh, well, you got to say that.
All right. Name 3 state nicknames.
State nicknames?
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm cooked. State nicknames? I'm cooked.
All right, bet.
No way.
All right, flip. All right. Name 3 TikTok stars.
Charlie D'Amelio. I know it. I just can't think. I could have said Tony. I could have said Pop. Damn.
Okay. 0 for 0.
0 for 0, bro.
Okay. Name 3 ingredients in sushi.
Rice, seaweed, shrimp.
I'll give you that. You got 1 point.
Okay. Yeah. I got 1 point. I'll
give you that.
All right. Here we go. Name 3 places with new in their name.
New York, New Jersey, and Nevada?
Nope. You almost had it. New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, you're right.
New Haven, I think that's a place. Which one I want to give you? Which side? Name 3 items at the state fair.
A corn dog, meat on a stick, and a game. You got to give me that. They got games at the state fair.
I'll give you one.
All right, that was
last one. That's too easy. I'm not going. This is not yours, but name 3 imposter colors in Among Us. Come on, twin. That's just 3 colors,
bro.
All right, here we go. Name 3 items found in a place of worship.
A place of worship. Mats. A book. Candles.
Oh, you beat me by 1 point, boy.
Hey, let's go.
All right. So that's a fun little game. We actually recorded a City Boys video on that. So sub to the City Boys channel. That'll be dropping probably in a month because there's a couple videos ahead of that we recorded. So I just wanted to play that as today's game. We got a little bit of time left, Aaron. We've been yapping for a while. So what you got
I guess I got something else. I got another creator of the week we could do.
What you got for us, twin?
Your fave investigator. If I have to give another creator of the week.
Told me about this.
Man, for all the people out there that like love mess and drama and all that.
All the ladies.
And the
boyfriends. All the ladies' boyfriends and husbands.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the boyfriends. Look, we got y'all. The boyfriends, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We here for everybody, nigga. We allies. You feel me, cuz? Look.
I didn't know what you meant, but I was like, what?
Look, your favorite investigator, she's a private investigator. And she gets hired to do certain jobs.
Yeah, hired to follow people that
Well, let me tell y'all
right now, audio
let
listeners.
me tell y'all. This is how I found her. I'm in the doom scroll. You know what I'm saying? Just scrolling.
Right.
I'm literally stuck in the doom scroll squared. What that is, where I'm scrolling between both TikTok and Instagram Reels.
And because Facebook is going to crap.
Yeah,
And
so
I don't feel like seeing people from my hometown. You know, it's very depressing to be on there.
It's so
now that we moved to Houston,
Yeah,
it's
so
crazy.
depressing.
Okay, anyway.
So I'm doom scrolling, and I she gets fed to me, and it starts with her in her car. She playing with a little camera,
Right,
whatever. At first, I'm thinking this is gonna be a TikTok shop camera ad, right?
Right.
She's singing a song. She was like, "Oh, but I know this is what y'all been waiting for." I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be a TikTok shop camera ad." I look at the bottom. I don't see no TikTok.
No TikTok
I'm like,
shop.
okay, what is this? And I immediately start back paying attention to the video. She's like, this husband hired me to follow his wife. I say, okay. This husband hired me to follow his wife because she has a new homegirl she's been hanging out with, and she's been coming home drunk. And he thinks his wife has been cheating because he knows the homegirl is single. So he thinks they're out going to see men.
Yeah, he thinks the new friend is like, come with me to find dudes and cheat on your husband.
And so what he does, he hires the investigator. So the investigator follows her from the house. She gets picked up by a big black truck, right? Big black, look like a Ford Expedition. They get out of the Expedition. She see her and her friend holding hands. She's like, oh, they holding hands as she get out. Think everything innocent.
Nah, twin.
She going to
2024. I see you holding hands with a woman as the investor. I mean, that's what this is. Okay. Anyway,
she goes in a restaurant, right? How it's set up. She's recording everything. She's getting the evidence for the husband. She goes in the restaurant. She's filming as if she's filming herself,
right?
But she's also filming the people.
W play acting like a vlogger,
right? And how it works.
Vibes.
How it works. She whatever her tab is at the restaurant, whoever she's following, the person who hired her has to pay for the tab. So she orders a steak, whatever.
Oh, she be eating good.
Yeah, right.
So put that in your contract is crazy. That's genius.
So she recording. She say they getting drunk, whatever. Ooh. As she leaves the restaurant, as they leave the restaurant, she see them kiss and get in another Uber. She say, mind you, she record the whole thing. Ooh. She follows them to the lady house. Follows them to the house. They make out as they going into her friend house.
They didn't just kiss, they making out.
She say, safe to say the husband was not happy about this information. I gave him the footage, everything, and he talked to his wife about it, and it wasn't a happy scene. I'm like, this is all she does, and it's like super messy, and but it's like
binging this. Messy.
No, I didn't binge.
Yeah,
I did not.
Who page you told me? Oh, you binged the other guy.
Yeah, I binged Flowtech. But I was like, this. I have to talk about this because it's crazy, and that leads me to my other thing. There's so many bad people in the world.
Yeah, you said a lot of people grew up with bad childhoods. So,
but bad childhood doesn't equal bad person, all right?
But half of them do.
But look, so, and that led me to
hell, good childhoods equal.
Exactly.
It's 50-50 on all fronts.
Yeah, bro. So it led me.
Or at least 60-40, 70-30.
It led me to Reddit so we could get some stuff for like the next podcast.
Oh, God.
Man, it's so many bad people.
So what's coming next podcast just as a tease?
As a tease, all right.
As a tease. It is crazy how many horrible people and horrible relationship partners there are. Cause like,
bro,
I've had a bad relationship. Like one of those women where it's like, one, they dumb.
Yeah.
They cheat. I've had one of those. Yeah. That was my first relationship ever. I had that.
Yeah.
But like all the rest of my relationships have been just like normal for the most part.
No, bro.
It haven't been no like, so I got to break up with her because she done did me dirty.
Look. There's whole Reddits about manipulation. And it's people telling stories of them being manipulated. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave. We could wrap the episode up. But it says wife of less than 2 months got caught cheating, and the manipulation is crazy.
Wait, no. Save it.
Okay.
Save it. If you want to hear this story, come back for episode 4. We recorded 2 days from now, but y'all get it next week. So come back next week.
It's crazy.
Read that headline one more time.
Wife of less than 2 months.
Less than 2. You just got married.
Caught cheating.
She was already cheating.
Yeah.
She was cheating engaged.
Bro, when I read so he basically breaks down.
Even get married,
bro. He breaks down basically that they got married. Quick little, we got married. Da da da. I found this, and I said I wanted this, and the text message she sent is nuts.
Insane. On that note,
don't be terrible people.
Don't be terrible people. Appreciate y'all for listening to Internet City FM episode 3. Come back next week. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.